Thump thump. Ashton, Trey, and Matthew, along with over 100 of their men, went down on their knees. It was all a misunderstanding. Just a misunderstanding. It was quite a spectacular scene to see over 100 men going down on their knees, bending over their bodies and slamming their heads on the floor as they beg for forgiveness. Zoe was so choked with fear that she almost fainted. The turn of events could not be more theatrical than this. How could so many thugs all turn into a bunch of crying babies all at once? Zoe, why don't you get inside the villa and let them do their stuff? Levi suggested. The petrified Zoe gladly took his advice and dashed for the villa. Sir, please, I really have nothing to do with this. I'm just somebody who was hired by Mr. Garrison to act under his instructions. Yeah, we've got nothing to do with this. Trey and his men were desperate to draw a line from Ashton by shifting all the blame to him. Ashton was so contorted with fear that he spat out a mouthful of blood. Let them go. What came as a shock to Ashton, Trey, and Matthew was when they saw it was Levi who gave the order. His order prompted Azure Dragon to wave them away. Get your ass out of here and don't let me see you again. It was clear as day that it was not Azure Dragon, but Levi, who was calling the shots. Could it be that Levi? It all pointed out to one scary truth they all dreaded to know. Trey and his men tumbled and stumbled as they fled the scene at their quickest pace, fearing they could end up with a bullet in their heads. Please let me go, Levi, I'm innocent as well. It was Ashton who, Matthew tried to dissociate himself from Ashton as well. Tell me, Azure Dragon, how do we punish a traitor? Levi turned to Azure Dragon and smiled abruptly. All traitors would be slaughtered. Azure Dragon gave a deafening roar. Matthew was on the verge of a complete collapse. But he knew it was all too late. This was the fate for traitors. Matthew must die. The doomed fate of Matthew scared the daylight out of Ashton, who instantly got down on his knees to beg for his life. We are family, my dear brother. Please forgive me for not knowing your true identity. Cried Ashton, we are all waiting for you to come home. I'm sure everybody would be thrilled to see you home again. Ashton played the emotional card as his last resort to save his own life. Don't you remember how you guys had broken all my limbs and threw me to the streets like a dying dog? Levi said sarcastically, is that how you're supposed to treat your family? Oh, that's just a misunderstanding, my brother. Ashton was almost to tears. I'm sure it's nothing but a misunderstanding. Didn't you just said that you want to sleep with my wife too, said Levi as he walked closer towards Ashton. That's just a joke, you know. Ashton felt his legs were going jelly as he stuttered, nothing but a JJ joke, my brother. What makes you think you can joke about something like this? Levi struck a killer punch right into Ashton's face, which made him see stars and blacked out instantly. Send him back to the Garrisons. Tell them that this is my first present for them. Levi ordered. His face devoid of expression. Understood, sir. Azure Dragon replied subserviently. Well done, Stephen Shaw. Levi eyed him with satisfaction. Greetings to you, sir. A yelp from Stephen Shaw led the whole of 1st Metallic Regiment to raise their right hand uniformly to present a military salute. Levi reciprocated with a standard salute. When he entered the villa, what greeted his sight was Zoe all curled up on the sofa, quivering with fear. The spectacular scene today had left her numbed with shock. She did not even have the courage to glimpse out of the villa. It's all right now, Zoe. Levi hugged her, everything's over. The villa now belongs to us. Are you sure? Zoe lifted her head, her tone was uncertain. I'm sure. Levi reassured her, but I plan to tear down the house completely and rebuild from scratch. There's no way we can move in now after those thugs had stayed in the house before. I need to ask you something, Levi. Zoe asked after she had recomposed herself. I want you to be absolutely upfront with me. Sure, what do you want to know? Zoe bit her lips in hesitation. What is your relationship with the god of war and Azure Dragon? She demanded. I need you to tell me nothing but the truth.